All right, good morning. We're at 3 Amity Lane here in Rockwall, Texas. This is Sean. We have another property to check out. This is a nice one, actually. Let's see what we see. A lot of foundation stuff, but I'm going to take you through the big five and let's see what we can do with this one. Nice outside, great neighborhood, quiet street. It is close to the municipal airport, but they only have like small planes that fly in there. Large bushes and stuff like that. So there is a lot of landscape that need to be taken care of. Some stuff in the middle and all that. But the roof actually does look pretty decent. Definitely have it walked. But it doesn't look like it's in bad shape. Windows is one of the things in this house that may need to be taken care of. There are a lot of just old windows in this house. Let's go inside. Alright, so inside you walk directly into the living room area. Wood burning fireplace. Bookshelves, and you have this wall. If you're thinking open concept, I can definitely understand that. To take this wall down, because behind this wall happens to be the dining room. Everything is still working, power is still on, and here's your kitchen. But the thing about this one is, if you take this wall down, then you have to notice whatever you delete, you have to be able to move somewhere else. So this one does have the refrigerator, stove, that was the dishwasher, and the sink on that wall. So you have to figure out what to do with all that. But there is a lot of space in here. So it's not that it's not possible. So what I did like about this one was the washroom, the laundry room is already here. Electrical panel is also in the washroom, which would be okay. But I will show you outside that the power line is actually right on the opposite side. So moving this to the outside wouldn't be a big deal. Water heater will need to be replaced. Because it doesn't look too good. So roof, electrical panel, water heater. Now the reason why there's this large bump out here, and you'll probably notice the return right there, is because the air handler is inside. But check that out. This thing looks really good. Like, might not need to be replaced at all. Let's definitely just get that checked out. And then we have our hallway. We have bedroom 1, 2, and this was the master. And then bathroom is there. All right. So, flooring ends here. There is a foundation problem in this house. It is large, and it's in the front and the back. So it does slope downhill. And then there are evidence of cracks everywhere. I'll show you some even bigger cracks. You'll notice the floor there. It is cracking toward the exterior of the house. In this room, I wish you could be here in this room because you could actually see it. So this thing slopes down toward all the corners of the house, which is what's making all the separation inside. Didn't notice that before, so definitely get the roof checked. But simple refresh. Room's not bad. Not big, but it's not bad. This would be the master. If you'll notice, they had kind of the LVP tile or the hardwood, but it is actually splitting because of how much this house is going downhill. This thing is just going down. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just going down like that. And it's pretty bad. And that's a long way. So it's going to definitely need some foundation work taken care of. But this was the master. Like I said, not big. Not a big house at all. Not a big room at all. Closet. Master bath. Let's see where we are. All right, let me back up. Main bath. But this thing is deep. Like it goes all the way back. I'll put a tub back in here. House gotta have a tub. All right. Let's go out back because there's some surprises out back. Big yard. Like I said, there is a lot of landscape to take care of in this one. A lot of trees and bushes and just different things. It needs a fence. I don't know how bad. I don't know if you guys can see this, but foundation. This thing should be straight. Notice how far it is leaning. So there is a lot of issue with foundation. I don't know how much is too much, but that's a great question to ask. All right. HVAC. Not bad. Like I said, the electrical panel is on the opposite side of where the power comes in. So moving this to the outside, you know, possibly right there, is probably an easy thing to do. And then let's get to the good stuff. Things that were found while we walked around. You got to make sure when you walk your houses that you are looking for everything, because here was a surprise. This house was built in 1981. However, they're clear outs. So there could have been some updated plumbing in this home. We just need to get it checked out. So clear outs in the house. That is fantastic. All right, so now moving along to this side, I do want to show you that shed, and then we have a surprise. All right, this is the shed. Cute little shed. Still in great working order. Everything works, even the light and everything works. So great shed, nothing needs to be done to it. Excellent, excellent. But here comes the surprise. Hey, puppy. This part, there was an extra door back here, and I was like, what's going on here? Well, this house used to have a garage. Check this out. This is just extra space with a door that leads to the driveway on the side. I was like, wow, if this is the case, this being a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, then my thought immediately goes, well, why don't we turn this into an actual master, which gives it some size, possibly give it a hallway from the door going this way so that you can enter the house from the driveway. You can get into your master. You can have the bath maybe over there somewhere. And then if that is the case, you've now turned this into a 4-3. Beautiful size, beautifully done. So I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, I don't want this to be too long, but wonderful things in this house, but it does need rehab budget if you're going to get all of this done. So we'll definitely take a look at this one. Nice house, nice area. Let's get it done. All right, bye.